And welcome everybody to Nashville Super Speedway for race number 9 of the ILAC Cup Series Season 2. Went on a little break there last week. Kind of had to because I was busy getting ready to go to Michigan. Went to Michigan, came back from Michigan. It was a pretty good race, aside from the fact we got rained on before it. But, you know, it's Michigan. It happens to me every time I go. So, anyway, last time we have had any racing was at Iowa Speedway, where I have a terrible memory, but I believe it was Zane Phoenix that won at Iowa. I am probably completely talking out the back end right now. Oh, wait, I was right. Okay. Zane Phoenix did win last time out at Iowa, and before that, Cooper Skull got his first career win, long coming at Watkins Glen. So that was what? Watkins Glen was 2 weeks ago, and actually at the time of recording this, Watkins Glen I will be leaving for in 6 days, so chances are should be expecting it, another break. But anyway, let's get through practice. I have held you guys back from racing as long as possible. And after practice, it's Jacob Shangle on the top of the board, Will Cloud second, Riley Searle Tracy third through qualifying, and it's going to be Riley Searle Tracy on the pole, Cooper Skull second, Skylar Thiemann third, Andrew Jackson fourth, Leland Anderson's going to round off the top 5, followed by Gavin Ellison, Avery Farrell, Ethan Hornacek, Riker Lommel, and Nolan Drake is going to round off the top 10. Here is the rest of your starting lineup if my game doesn't want to freeze up. Alright, let's get to it. 75 laps, should be a pretty good race. If I remember correctly, Skylar Thiemann won at Nashville Super Speedway the last time out. You saw nothing. Sorry about that. We are not starting off like that, and I guess that's good enough. Alright, greens in the air here at Nashville Super Speedway. I'm kind of sleeping, saying I just woke up maybe an hour ago. Through 1 and 2, the field goes now. Riley Searle Tracy clears Skylar Thiemann down the backstretch. Thiemann up to second. Leland Anderson trying to clear Cooper Skull for third. Here comes Avery Farrell with a push from Riker Lommel down into turn number 3. Leland Anderson looking to the bottom of his former teammate, trying to clear him for second out of 4. Already some good racing. Finishing lap number 1, Riley Searle Tracy leads the first lap. Leland Anderson up to second. He's looking for that lead now on that 26 car. Looks like maybe even a little nudge given to him right there. He's going to go right to the bottom. Leland Anderson on rails. Down into turn number 3. It's going to be Leland Anderson clearing Riley Searle Tracy for the lead. Avery Farrell up to 3rd. Riker Lommel up to 4th. Donovan Heiss looking for 5th on Skylar Thiemann here. Skylar getting freight train on that outside so far. Donovan Heiss up to 5th. Gavin Ellison looking for 6th. Just everybody on that outside line is going backwards. And I think Riker Lommel's close enough. He's going to want to try to make a move here on Avery Farrell. Get up into that podium. Those podium places. And now Gavin Ellison looking to the inside of Donovan Heiss to get into the top 5. Through the dogleg. Nashville is a very oddly shaped track. Not just the banking, but the shape of it itself. Dogleg is always super weird to take because it's not like any of your Kansas, Las Vegas, none of that. It's a very weird dogleg. The apron's 1 lane, and the transition from the apron to the dogleg is super aggressive, and the dogleg is also super short. So it makes it really weird to even want to go down onto the apron, so you don't. And Ellison trying to get by his former teammate Avery Farrell for 4th. Looks like Riley Searle Tracy's caught Leland Anderson here. We'll see if he's going to try to make a move. And down in the turn number 1, Searle Tracy to the inside. And And it looks like Riley's going to clear Leland, so he's going to be coming back to the lead here at Nashville. Now Wrecker Long will come into the inside of Leland Anderson for second. He's going to clear him without any trouble. Off of turn number 2. Now Wrecker Long is going to go chase down that 26 car looking for the lead. And it doesn't look like the 16 is going to, well, really as of right now, make any progress on the 26. Now he's got the 55 all over the back bumper, looking to get his second place back. And, well, Riker did something different there. Looks like he took a late apex on the corner because he just pulled a massive gap on the 55, and he just pulled in majorly on the 26. Looked like the 26 washed up a little bit there in the corner. Anderson was also able to catch as well. Let's see what Lommel does here in turn 3, see if he does the same thing. Nah, it didn't look like it. I was going to say, whatever he did that last time, it worked. Now, Leland Anderson's going to be looking back to the inside for second. And it looks like Lommel's going to have to check up. Anderson's there. Anderson clears. And here comes Gavin Ellison to try to get a piece of the cake. And turn number 3, Ellison looking for a podium spot here. Ellison also, if I'm not mistaken, needs points right now. Last season he was a long-time leader in points up to the last race, I think. Or, sorry, the last race of the regular season. And now Ellison looking for second on Leland Anderson. But he's been struggling a bit this season. Looks like he is back and 19th in standing, so he's going to need some points here if he wants to get into those playoffs. And that's one way to do it right there, running in second, trying to go for the lead. Zane Phoenix up to third, Cooper Skull about to be up to fourth here, it looks like. And Andrew Jackson wanting to get up into that top 5. If I had to choose a Rookie of the Year as of right now, not based on wins, but based on performance, I'd have to go with Andrew Jackson. I mean, sure, Kellen Oakley has a win. Emerson Arden has a win. But I think the most consistent rookie we've seen was definitely Andrew Jackson. I mean, he's been up there nearly every week, racing in the mix at least. Might not have finished up there every week, but he's been in the mix every week. Kellen Oakley and Emerson Arden are the only 2 rookies to have a win, but I think my Rookie of the Year vote is definitely going for Andrew Jackson. That will be a vote at the end of the season, however, so stay tuned. The entire way to the end of the season, we will have reward voting, all that stuff. And Cooper Skull trying to work his way past Gavin Ellison. Will do so. Zane Phoenix has up to second. Missed that during my little babble there. And while I almost completely forgot Riley Stoll Tracy was also a rookie, he's been up there every week as well. I just haven't really noticed him as much as I have noticed the 5. Sorry, Riley, I kind of forget about you sometimes, but it's not like you're leading the race right now, and I still completely forgot about you. It's alright, it happens to the best of us, which is why I'm still wondering why it happens to me. Looking at the leaderboard, I think I haven't seen that. That's 69 up in the top 10, Leland Lumley up into the top 10. Cooper Skull up to second now. Andrew Jackson looking for third. Been silent because I haven't really thought of anything to say. It's been a while since I've commentated about, I think, yeah, like 2 weeks or so. So kind of got to get back in it, you know. But Andrew Jackson up to third. Leland Anderson looking for fourth on that 21 car. Zane Phoenix has really turned it on this season ever since he won that last race of last season at Homestead. It's been on for him. He won last race at Iowa. He's up here in the mix this race. I'm thinking we're going to see a lot more great performances from that 21 car. Meanwhile, Cooper Skull still trying to find a way to take that lead away from the 26. I think it completely blew by me who did it for a few laps. I think it was Leland Anderson, but of course Rally got it right back, and he's kept it since. And now Andrew Jackson looking for second on the 99. Up the inside in turn number 3. He is going to clear him off 4. Leland Anderson, he's going to get close, but I don't know if he's going to try anything into turn 1. So Cooper Skull still not getting down low. That's a big mistake right there. If you're clear, you got to get down to that bottom. And right there, I think it was a little nudge even there from the 55. Trying to get up back into third place. And Anderson's going to clear him, and now Riker Lomo's going to come to the inside. If he's there. Same thing. Skull needs to get down to that bottom. I don't know why he's got faith in the middle lane there. That's probably the worst lane to take on this track. And we got a battle for the lead here. Andrew Jackson trying to take it away here from Riley Sterl Tracy. And now Leland Anderson trying to get Riley Sterl Tracy for second. So Andrew Jackson up into the lead here at Nashville Super Speedway on lap 25. 1/3 of the way through this race. Coming to 1/3 of the way through this race. Andrew Jackson, one of the only ones to pass Riley Sterl Tracy all day. And now Leland Anderson's taking a little peek to the inside, going up into turn number 1. Leland Anderson, he's going to try going for the lead on Andrew Jackson here. And now Riley Sterl Tracy, he's all over the place behind the 2 fighting for the lead. And now Riker Lomo's going to try to take a look to the inside for third. He's not going to. Yes, he is. He's going to take a dive into third. This might even turn into a dive for second here for Riker Lommel. But now Leland Anderson, he's got a whole bunch of clean air up front there. Riker Lommel still trying to get third off of Riley Searle Tracy, the former leader here. He's going to do exactly that. Now Cooper Skull looking for fourth as Riker Lommel looks for second. If any passes are going to be made, it's going to have to be on the bottom here. I've not seen the top work once. Not once for track position, not once for trying to gain ground, and not once for trying to pass somebody. The bottom is where it is at. Now Cooper Skull trying to take another look for third. He's going to go way up the track with Andrew Jackson here. Tire wear really kicking in. And these guys going below here. Yeah, they're all pitting, and that's going to see Riley Searle Tracy spinning, flipping. Riley Searle Tracy flipping, trying to enter pit road. That's going to bring out our first caution of the day. And that's going to see Cooper Skull as the leader. What just happened? Let's see this again. And Riley Searle Tracy wanting to come down pit road. Oh, but it looks like he jabbed on the brakes right there and gets hooked by the 25. Yeah, that's the only thing. If you're ever trying to pit from the top line, it's usually a no-go, and that's why right there. And this is why you always try to keep it locked down. I mean, what a tough break for Riley there. After leading virtually this whole race, all because he wanted to pit, gets turned by the 25, and ends up flipping, and that's how his day ends. And a couple of close calls there for the 24 as well with the 6. And that will obviously see Jim Phillips and Riley Searle Tracy both out of the race. Leland Anderson will cycle as the leader. Riker Lommel second. Zane Phoenix third. Alright, I had to go grab myself sweet tea. Green is back in the air. Leland Anderson's going to lead us to it. Zane Phoenix already taking a dive to the bottom going into turn number 1. Trying to look for second here on Riker Lommel. And maybe even the lead if he gets a good enough run. Because we saw Leland Anderson wash up the track there. Coming off of turn number 2 side by side for second. Down the backstretch into turn number 3. Cooper Skull's there to try to pick up the... pick up the scraps of this battle. Yeah, my mind's really gone, guys. I'm sorry. Like I said, I just woke up about an hour ago and I haven't commentated in 2 weeks, so. Now, Zane Phoenix looking to the bottom for the lead. on Leland Anderson here, getting pushed by that 99 car. He's looking for second. Well, he's probably going to be even looking for the lead here in a couple of laps, maybe even a couple of corners. And, well, yeah, I was right. A couple of corners. Got Cooper Skull looking to the inside for the lead. Trying to take it off of Zane Phoenix, last week's winner. Well, last race's winner. Cooper Skull was technically last week's winner, because 1 week ago Cooper Skull did win. And now Leland Lumley trying to pass the other Leland, going for third. Riker Lommel trying to going for fourth now. Gavin Ellison probably going to be going for fifth as well. And now Riker Lommel trying to take third away from Leland Lumley. This is some pretty good racing. Gavin Ellison up to third now. Tyler McIntosh looking for fourth. Ty McIntosh up to fourth now. I'm sure he's fast. I'm sure he's going to be looking to try to get to the lead here. He's usually quick most of the times. He's got Gavin Ellison right in front of him, currently holds the fastest lap of the race. So I'm sure that's going to be tough trying to pass him. Or not, he's just going to go right to the inside here, going through the dog leg. And down in the turn number one. Yep, he got him. Actually, Zane Phoenix and Cooper Skull both up the track there, so that allowed Ty McIntosh to gain some time there. Leland Anderson passing the 23 of Nolan Drake for fifth, and now looking to get past the 77 of Gavin Ellison for fourth. Will Cloud up to fifth. Billy Cloud struggling noises. I hear him struggling back there. Billy Cloud is always struggling. Will, if you're watching this, no offense. We just know you're struggling right now. And now Leland Anderson trying to take a look for third on Ty here. Off into turn number one. Leland Anderson's clear for third. This really is just a one-lane racetrack, the more I realize. If you're not on the bottom, you're losing time. Leland Lumley trying to get it past his ILAC Esports teammate Gavin Ellison for sixth. As you can see back there, he will do exactly that. Leland Anderson closing into the back bumper of the 21 there. He's taking a peek to the inside. He's taking a look to the inside. He is at the inside. Down the front stretch into turn number one. Anderson looking to clear him through 1 and 2 here, and even gaining ground here on the 99. Cooper Skull washes up the track. Ty McIntosh looking for third now. Will Cloud going up into 4th. Leland Anderson closing in on that 99. He's looking for the lead here, looking for his 2nd win of the season, 2nd career win. Same with Cooper Skull, looking for his 2nd win of the season, 2nd career win. Ty McIntosh yet to win in the ILAC Cup Series. Will Cloud looking for his 3rd career win, 1st of the season. Leland Lumley looking for his 1st win of the season, 2nd career win. And Zane Phoenix back there in 6th? Is it 6th? Yes, it is 6th. Zane Phoenix looking for his 2nd win of the season, 2nd win in a row, 3rd career. But I think the likes of it, just from looking at our top 2, and whoever's in 6th and 8th, and yeah, we could have a repeat winner today. We've not had a repeat winner yet this season after 8 races. Maybe 9 will be the magic number. I mean, we got somebody with 2 9s in their number leading the race right now. So that could mean something. Now Ty McIntosh looking for 2nd. He will get 2nd. And now Will Cloud. Billy Cloud is no longer making any struggling noises because he's going to get 3rd off of Leland Anderson. Now Billy Cloud already taking a peek for 2nd, it looks like, on the 01. Billy Cloud through 1 and 2 trying to get to the bottom of the 01 here. Not able to get there. I think that's... Yeah, I don't think he's able to get there. I think that's the first time I've seen the outside work all day. I mean, now we're starting to hear those Billy Cloud struggling noises. Here comes Leland Lumley to the inside for 3rd. He's going to capitalize on these struggling noises that Billy Cloud is making here. The bottom to 3 and 4. Leland Lumley up to 3rd. Skylar Thiemann looking for 4th. Now Skylar Thiemann trying to get to the bottom of the 69 for 3rd. I don't think he's able to get there. And now Will Cloud trying to get to the bottom of Skylar Thiemann, looking to get that 4th position back. He wants to get back up into that top 3. Not even able to get there. So Will Cloud struggling right now. I think that Offshore Motorsports equipment is taking a dump on him right now. And yes, Lewis, that was meant to try to offend you. I know it wouldn't, so that's why I said it. Now Will Cloud now getting third off of Leland Lumley. Looks like he's figured something out with the car here. With 21 to go, Will Cloud back up into third, trying to maybe look for second now on Ty McIntosh. He's got a huge run through 1 and 2, coming off of 2. We'll see if he's able to keep that run. He's there going into turn number 3. Huge dive from Will Cloud. And Billy Cloud up into second. Looks like he's finally figured the car out. Maybe he just went through a little graining process of the tires. And now Ty McIntosh starting to fall back. Riker Lommel back up to third. And now, for the first time, I think we've seen somebody catch Cooper Skull. But I don't think we're going to be able to get past him. Because now Will's not close enough, and now he's got pressure from Riker Lommel, who's going to send it up the inside, going into turn number 1. Coming off at 2, Lommel's going to clear the 25. Now he's going to go try to chase Cooper Skull. Now I think we're coming back up on green flag stops here, so we're just going to have to hope that Cooper Skull doesn't lose a couple of spots and then tries to pit from the high line and end up flipping. And that completely hypothetical situation that I don't think would ever happen. And now there goes Riker Lommel. He's going to pit. He's going to be the first one to bite the bullet here. Alright, sorry about that. My brother was home and I didn't even know. Like, I heard walking outside my room, like, somebody's home? So, anyway, where were we at? I guess that was your little mini crank it up right there. I suppose Cooper Skull's on pit road. I think that's everybody on the racetrack on pit road. Skull's got to get it going here because you can see Riker Lommel cross the line now. He's got a step on it. Lucky for him, you pretty much cut the entire track getting up to speed, but he's got to get up to speed a little quicker here because here comes Riker Lommel off of turn number 2. Looks like he is going to pass him going into turn number 3, but Skull's going to have the inside. He's going to send it right back up the inside, side by side for the lead, but Riker Lommel's going to clear him coming to 15 to go. Skull's on 1 lap newer tire zone. I think we all know who the faster car is, and I think it might be that 99 car. So we'll have to see what happens. I don't believe anybody flipped during that pit cycle, so that is a plus. And look at all the time that Cooper Skull is already pulling out of Riker Lommel from the entry of 3 right there. The gap is still 0.3. Pulled in by 200s right there. It's going to have to be a little bit more than that if Skull wants to catch him. Lost 300s there. Although the gap that Cooper Skull is either pulling in or losing is very minimal. So they're running around the same kind of lap time, but Cooper Skull is going to have to lap a little quicker here if he's going to want to catch that 16 and win this race. Although he pulled in, looks like pretty good amount right there through 3 and 4, so I think Lommel had a bit of a moment. Gap's down to just under 0.2 of a second. Skull is there. It will be 10 to go when they hit the line this time, and the 99 is there. On his bumper through 3 and 4, looks like Anderson's also trying to get past Zane Phoenix as well, coming off of 4. Gap now 1/10 of a second. Skull is right there. He's going to take a peek to the inside through 1 and 2, running a bit lower. He's gaining more time out of 2. He's going to take the inside coming off of 2. We've seen how hard it was to pass the leader today, but into 3, he's going to dive it up the inside. Lomo's going to try to fight back on the outside, but it's not going to be enough. Cooper Skull back up into the lead here at Nashville Super Speedway with 9 laps to go. Down into turn number 1, I think Riker Lamos has fallen off now. I think ever since Cooper Skull has gotten that win in Watkins Glen, I think the weight has just been lifted from his shoulders. That pressure of getting a first win. I mean, we saw he was the only one to make the playoffs last season without a win, and he was the only one to make the Final Four last season without a win. I think we all knew from then he was definitely worthy of winning, maybe even a championship as well, because imagine what it would have been like if he was winning races last season. Finally got it last week at Watkins Glen, and while he's leading right now, coming to 7 to go. Six laps to go. Skull still leading. Riker Lomo trying to find ways to pull him back in here. And in the process, it looks like Anderson and Phoenix have both been catching the 2 leaders. Just from listening to the throttle input in the turn 3, it sounds like Cooper Skull has been trying to drive it in as far as he can and just jabbing the brakes and getting the car rotated. Like he's diamonding the corner, except he's not making it the whole way to the bottom. Alright, off of 4, 3 laps to go for Cooper Skull. The gap is 0.34 back to the 16 car. And now he's facing pressure from Leland Anderson. So this one might be pretty set in stone here for the 99. For, I think, leading the most laps after Riley Searle Tracy very tragically flipped while trying to enter pit road. 2 laps to go. And off of turn number 4, Cooper Skull is going to see the white flag, this time here at Nashville Superspeedway. Through 1 and 2 for the final time. Off of 2, down the backstretch, absolutely no pressure. Into turn number 3. Coming off of turn number 4. Cooper Skull is going to get his second win of the season here at Nashville Superspeedway. Second win of his career and our first repeat winner this season to extend his points lead. So Cooper Skull bringing home the dub, Riker Lommel second, Leland Anderson third, Zane Phoenix fourth, Will Cloud rounding off the top 5, Ty McIntosh finishing 6th, Hacken Rigerson 7th, Skylar Thiemann 8th, Lula Mubley 9th, and Tyler Aspinall is going to bring home a top 10 here today. Here is the rest of your results. Jim Phillips, Riley Searle Tracy, the only 2 out of the race after a very wild pit entry. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Join the Discord server if you want to register for next season. Should have an announcement on our new 2nd division, so like our Xfinity series, very soon. So be sure to join the Discord server. Pay attention for that. Tomorrow we will be hopefully at the Milwaukee Mile, so don't miss it. Should be a pretty good race. Thank you, and we will see you in Milwaukee.